Good morning, guys. Hang out with me today as I try my hand at making and canning apple butter. I'm super excited. I did not realize how much actually goes into canning until I started. Because as you see, I had to purchase that little apple peeler thing you've seen on Amazon for $11. And I really think it's $11 good. I don't think it's bad at all. And it really is what I needed. So as I'm moving through this and learning about canning and learning about preserving food, it's just interesting to see how much I didn't have. So I was starting out by weighing the apples because I wanted to be accurate and do 4 pounds of apples. But then my scale was doing something weird. Like I had it on pounds, and then it got to like 16 ounces, and I don't know, I couldn't read it. So I was like, it just got weird. So what I decided is just to count the apple cores you're gonna see me doing, and that's where I just decided like we're going to go with what they say. They said the recipe called for 10 to 14 apples equals 4 pounds. I went and ended up with 24 apples. I was trying to get this done after I brought the boys home, or I took the boys to school, and I knew I had that little bit of time. So I wanted to just quick do this before I got ready for the day and before I could, sneak and do my homework. It was important I got my homework done for college. So on this morning, I just wanted to process these apples and get them in the slow cooker. So then by the time I was ready for them, that they were ready for me. And this was a very good recipe to start out with. It is delicious. I did make a mistake and put in a tablespoon of clove, and it called for like a fourth of a teaspoon. But I mean, it tastes really, really good. If that really affects, I don't know if it's cloves or nutmeg. I'm not sure what it was. I'll have to look back at the recipe. But this recipe will be linked in the description down below. And it was just a very nostalgic recipe for me. And I guess what triggered this was when we were out in my mom's house in Waukesha. We went to Apple Fest and she did not find apple butter for my sister. My sister didn't find any there. So then I had bought these apples and knew I was going to be canning. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make apple butter for her Christmas present. And this way I can gift people some and I can keep some for myself. I just really am excited. It only took 5 videos for you guys to get to this point. But for me, it has taken a long time, months wise. Like I had the idea that I wanted to can. Then I had the idea that I wanted to document my progress on canning. And then I had to purchase everything. And it is a lot. So from somebody who had nothing, starting from scratch to get to this part where I am now, it's been a long time coming, but it's also so nerve-wracking. So excuse me when I say I'm scared 100 times, because I really am scared, because it's not, botulism is not a toxin that you can smell or taste. And I did find out through resource that high acid foods and water bath canning doesn't normally tend to get you that at all. So we're okay there. So I feel pretty secure. Now I'm just worried. I'm hoping that I will keep doing the water bath canner and that everything will be fine with my progression, and that next we can move and do a pressure canner, which is terrifying, but I think we've got a good pressure canner. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are actually canning. I have our apple butter that you've seen me preparing. I was coring and peeling the apples. I wanted to get that done before and have it cooked so then I could do my schoolwork. Excuse me. I am still in school, so I had to get 2 homework assignments done today. That was my puppy who is sitting right at the base, and he is my audience. He is the naughtiest audience I could have ever asked for. So we have our apples that you see me coring and peeling and cutting, and we put them in the slow cooker. They've been cooking for approximately 4. I had them on, I'm gonna put on keep warm. I had it on high for 4 hours. And behind you, we have the water bath canner. Dun, dun, dun! Because today, it is like that, buddy. It's just like that. So, sorry. So today is the first day we are going to be canning. I am very nervous, but we are going to read the directions. So just hang with me, guys, and I promise I'll try not to be so boring. People can... Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt myself. We will be gifting this apple butter, and they said vinegar. J. Morrell Stewart. So if you ever see this, J. Morrell, it is because of you. It's not hot. But J. Morrell Stewart says vinegar. I don't know how much. We're just going to add enough on the outside, so that, or in the water bath canner or any canner, so that your jars don't get foggy. So we're gonna let this heat up. So we are to the point. So we are to the point in the process where we have the water bath canner heating up. It is 12. I have to leave at 2:30, so I'm hoping I can do this. We have the oven set for 170 degrees. The recipe says that we could preheat the oven to 170, wash our pint jars. It does say that it will make 8 half pints, 4 full pints. I am gonna wash 10 jars just in case. Maybe I should wash all 12. I've never loaded, I don't know nothing. Okay, we're gonna really try our best to just follow the recipe. I'm going to take this clean dish towel and we are going to wash our mason jars with hot soapy water. We will get a pan and place them in the oven is the next steps. Pray for me and my family. That I don't kill us. And here I remember watching Becky from Acre Homestead. She did the soap in one, like soapy warm water in one, and then swashed it throughout all of them. And I kind of copied that because I figured it's all right. Like if she does it, it's good enough for me. And it worked out great. I just wish I would have took more time to empty out all of the jars before I put them on the rack. Okay, so we got these washed. And we are going to put these in the oven until we're ready for them. I hope we're doing this right. I shouldn't have done apple butter the first time. Should have done applesauce. Apple butter is because it's my sister Georgia's favorite. So Georgia, this is your Christmas present. Sorry to ruin it if you are seeing this. I'm gonna send it to you. So you can see that this whole video was inspired by your love of apple butter. And the lack of being able to find it at Applefest. And everybody see my dog lick the walls. That's Beast. The next step in this recipe is unboxing my immersion blender. It is also something I've never owned until yesterday because I knew I was doing this. So, all in all, I have learned that canning and preparing healthy things for your family is a very expensive hobby. This was my first time ever using an immersion blender, and it was very interesting. It's not what I thought it was going to be like. And here I question if I was just making applesauce, like, because I've never home cooked apple butter or applesauce, but I did learn that apple butter is basically applesauce just cooked down way more to make it thicker. So that's what I was questioning while I was making my apple butter. And that immersion blender, I'm getting the hang of it. You guys, I think we did it. I'm going to try it with the cracker after I rinse my immersion blender piece off. That was a little sketchy, but I'm sure I'll get better each and every time. So, That's the apple butter dance. I'm super duper excited. I don't think I've had apple butter in a million years. You guys are just in a very weird position, but we're gonna move you guys back to where you've always been. All I have are Ritz crackers. I don't know, I saved the instructions for that. Let me be the judge. I accidentally added a tablespoon of cloves. Apple butter, I am doing it. Tastes delicious. I don't know what to do next. So, when I don't know what to do, I usually just pick up and clean. It's just my habit. That tastes so good. I'm so proud of myself. All right, let's check our directions. All right, can you guys still see me? Yes. So it says, wash and sanitize your jars. You'll want to keep them warm to avoid having them crack when placed in the canner. You can fill them with hot water or place them on a tray. We're getting serious. We got my puppy. I have to let my other dog in. Okay. I don't know if I'll need this. I will need this. I don't think I'll need this. So I did learn. If I had a jar, I'd take it out. We will need this. And then, bubble remover and ruler. We're gonna see. I don't think we needed that little black piece. You guys, I'm so excited. We're doing it. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Should I save this? Mm-hmm. I think now we have to see. So we process ours for 10 minutes because I just Googled and did the elevation of where I am. And the elevation is of me is 1,030 feet. So, I don't know. We're going to process ours for 10 minutes. That's insane. All right, guys. I think we're going to be ready in just a short little bit of time. Okay, you guys. I guess we're ready to can. I'm scared. Wow, here's to hoping we don't crack all of our jars. Let's see what we're doing. Really? Well, they're hot to the touch, so that's a good indicator. And here I am filling my jars for the very first time in my life. It was a very scary. Like I had to go ask my husband how to measure the 1/4. That I feel like I need a little bit more practice on. But we are home preserving food. I asked my son, who gave it 5 stars. I said, how many should I give away? And he says, keep 5 and give away 2. And I said, do you think we're going to eat 5 in 1 year? And he's like, well, somebody else will. So we'll see how many I gift. I just want to keep enough for my family to enjoy throughout the year before it's time for harvest season again. And like I said, this new year, we will be doing a garden. I will buy my seeds and I will start my seeds. And definitely tomatoes. I want to do tomatoes. They are an abundant harvest. So this was just very fun. Like, I'm going to grow in this and it's going to be amazing. And this is just a really fun learning path to be on right now. And being able to push my limits and see what I can provide for my family, and just another awesome way to have home preserved food. It's just amazing and a gift. We have made it to the final step. I am scared. You see me fill the apple butter jars, wipe the lids, air bubble them, and measure them. I am making sure to take all the precautions that don't kill my family. Now we're gonna put it in the canner, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I'm scared. Dun, 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 dun. All right, now we're going to touch our oven mitts. I'll bring you guys closer. We're gonna pray. That's what we're gonna do. Is that too much water? That's way too much water in my canner. We're gonna have to take some out. I'm scared. I was very scared, but I'm probably going to be scared for a couple more tries, and then I'm not going to be too worried about it after that. For my understanding of this, this has to get to a roaring boil. Once the roaring boil has started, we can it and process it for 10 minutes. Per our what's that word, babe? Elevation. For our elevation. So we will process for my elevation for 10 minutes once it's a roaring boil. I don't know if I fucked it up, water bubble, like air bubbles coming out of the, like when I was putting the jars in. Maybe I didn't put my lid on tight. I said fingertip tight. This is an experiment. So I will let you guys bring it back when it's time. Things are happening quick. We just reached a roiling boil. I have my timer set for 10 minutes, and then we will be back. Okay, you guys, so our apple butter has processed for the 10 minutes. I am going to turn off the heat, remove the lid. My water still looks like water, so that means nothing broke. I want to know what these tiny air bubbles coming up are. We're going to let this cool off, and then we'll come back, pull it out, and let my jars rest for 12 hours. By the time they get out of there, it's going to be 2 in the afternoon. We're going to let it rest until tomorrow morning, because I'm not going to fool with it at 2 in the morning. So I'll be back with you guys. And here we are taking our very first canned jars out, and they were popping, and I was afraid I screwed it up, but that means I didn't. We did it, you guys. We were successful in, successful in canning our apple butter. The jars, that popping was the ceiling. I didn't know that. Super excited. I just wanted to come in and film the outro. I will be filming again apple pie filling tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited. I am homesteading now. Well, I think so, right? Or preserving. We are on our way to homesteading. Thank you so much, you guys. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. Bye.